Father, you say you have succeeded in making a device that can enable me to see normally again?
Yes! I was inspired by Star Trek, The Next Generation, so I made something similar to what Geordie LaForge wore.
You can't be serious. I always thought LaForge's visor was stupid. Why would you duplicate that?
No, I did not make my version of a visor look like a woman's hair clip. Give this device a chance. You will have to undergo surgery to make a connection between the visor and the vision processor of your brain.
I see. No pun intended. Laura, I'm scared. I've never had to undergo surgery before, and the thought of scalpels and needles poking into my flesh, especially my head, is terrifying. Why be so afraid? Your father wouldn't recommend the surgery for you if he wasn't sure it would be safe for you. And people undergo surgery all the time. I know. But I'm still afraid. Would you really rather end up blind eventually? Come on, Suzanne. I'm sure this will be good for you. I'll be here to support you all the way. And even if something does go wrong, we can deal with it, like anything else that may come our way. Do you trust me? And do you trust your father? Yes. I can't understand what's wrong with me. Why am I like this? I've never seen Suzanne so terrified before. How can I deal with this?
I've dealt with patients with tomophobia on several occasions. It's not a good idea to force matters. We just have to give Suzanne time to get herself ready and willing for the procedure.
I remember you and Suzanne telling me about a teenage girl who was blind in the town in Texas. Hermine Dawson. What if we offered her the surgery and she underwent it first? If she comes out of it okay, maybe that will persuade Suzanne to accept the procedure too.
I hope so.
So I have developed this device that can be implanted on your daughter's head to enable her to see again. When you and Hermine are ready, come to Los Angeles so she can have the surgery.
As a single mother, I am the head of a poor family. We struggle constantly to make ends meet. How can we afford the surgery?
Do you have health insurance?
Yes, I do.
Then your insurance company should cover the costs. Based on what you've told me, this sounds like an experimental procedure that we think is risky, so we will only pay for half of the cost. You will have to pay for the other half.
Those bastards. So now we will have to save thousands of dollars over a year or two to grant Hermine her sight back. Of course, it will be worth it, but still. Maybe I can help. I was a sex worker and porn star for over a decade, and in that time I made over $300K. I still have some of that money in a savings account. How much? About $30K. Yes. That would pay for all the surgery, no need to even involve the insurance company. Then all the money is yours. What's wrong? I just think it ironic that the money to help Hermine is coming from an industry I always considered immoral. You were raised to think that way. The reality is much more complex. An industry is only immoral if it hurts people. And most of the time I wasn't hurt by my time as a prostitute or porn star, nor did I hurt anyone else. I was just using my body to comfort or entertain others and getting paid well for it. Why should that be considered evil? Because sex is involved. I understand.